already filmed a video for Talia's channel, which we did the say it or shot it. So we've had a few drinks and we're a bit...
Just a few.
So we're a bit, you know... in a minute. I'll link Talia's channel and video down below.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to do the girl chat video. We've asked questions on Instagram and you sent loads of questions in, asking for advice and girly bits, so we thought we'd answer that. And we've got loads of snacks in front of us. And we're going to take our makeup off, make it really chilled, and
do our skincare.
We've got
a few face masks.
Yeah, just do a pamper and just chat about girly things, girly topics.
We're in our pyjamas, we're in bed.
Like a sleepover kind of vibe. Also, behind us, we made Bunty earlier. We bought like a sleepover box thing, if you see the vlog, and we made this all by ourselves.
It says BFF party.
That's what we're having. And we've got like a face mask and yes, living our best lives. So the first question is, best advice for toxic friends?
We've had our fair share.
Yeah, we have. Every girl has, I think.
There's certain people that you're just like, I don't vibe with you, we're not getting along, we're arguing,
like,
it's not...
Friends should bring more to life than they take.
Yeah.
And I think if your friends...
It's the same with relationships, it's literally the same.
I feel like if your friends being negative and like not bringing a lot to your life, then why should you have them in there?
No,
I just think...
cut them out.
Yeah.
You don't need that in your life.
As it might be, I think I don't know, I'd rather have a small group of friends than a big group of friends that just aren't.
Yeah, definitely. You don't feel like you need to have like hundreds of friends. Like, I feel like that's the thing at school. I feel like a lot of people think you've got to have a big friendship group, you've got to have loads of friends.
Yeah, we felt that we needed to just be part of a gang.
Yeah, because it was always just us two, wasn't it? And then we went through different friendship groups. We need friends. But at the end of the day, we didn't.
No,
realistically. And when you come out of school, I feel like it's just completely different. Like, you just don't care anymore. And
yeah. So the next question is, how do you stay friends with an ex? See, I personally don't have an ex because I've just been with Jack for like 5.5 years, and anyone before Jack was never counted as anything. They're just nothing.
No.
Basically. So I can't really answer this, but you might be better to answer this because you have a few exes.
Alright.
Just a few.
You have a few.
Yeah. Are you friends with them though?
No.
No.
I feel like the only way you can be friends with an ex is if it's been a very long time. I feel like you can't be friends with an ex like if you've just broken up and you're like, oh, we're gonna stay friends.
No.
Doesn't
and I
work.
feel like it depends on how you end it.
Yeah.
Like if you end on bad terms, then it's not gonna. You can't be friends with that.
No. But I feel like if you've ended on good terms, it's been long enough for you to both get over each other, and you're both like fine. I feel like you can be friends.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I just think you need time.
Yeah.
Because like when you've been with someone so long, especially, I think it's that boundaries, isn't it? I think of being like a friend and a couple.
Yeah. And also, I feel like if you were in a relationship, it depends when you're in a relationship and how long you were together. But I feel like if it wasn't that much of a deep relationship and you were younger, I feel like you could be friends. I feel like it's not that deep.
No.
Like, I feel like you can be. But I feel like if you're talking in terms of relationship, like you've just got out of a relationship, you're trying to be friends with them, and it just doesn't work.
I just think maybe give yourself
some time. Yeah, there's just...
It's confusing for both parties. You don't know where you stand.
And even if you're like, oh, 100%, I don't have feelings anymore and I'm going to be a friend, I feel like there's definitely always one person that feels more.
Yeah,
and, like,
and then they can like mislead things and think, oh, she means this, and really you're like, I mean it as a friend.
And they're
like,
hoping that it will turn into something else, and there's just too much history, too much going on. But I feel like the only way you can be friends with an ex is if there's just no feelings at all. Like, you just cannot have feelings. Both sides, no feelings.
Yeah. The last one I've got is how do you gain confidence?
That's a hard one.
Personally, because I feel like at school, both me and you were quite like not confident at all.
Oh no.
What was that voice? Not confident at all.
No.
Like, we were very, very shy at school, and I feel like as we got older, I feel like our confidence has grown. So I do think it grows with age.
Yeah.
Personally, and life experience.
Yeah.
But I also think fake it till you make it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I think if you look like you know what you're doing, then you look like, do you know what I mean? People think she knows what she's doing. You come across confident. I think if you come across confident, you instantly and then
look
eventually
like,
you just fall into
that.
that.
You just become that. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's how I've done it.
Definitely. I don't think anyone's 100% confident in themselves. I really don't. I think even someone you think, oh my god, they're definitely like confident and love themselves, I don't think they are.
No,
I don't
not.
think anyone is.
They're probably not in a lot of ways.
No, and I think again, fake it till you make it. I think they're probably like putting across this persona of them being like really confident, and they're probably really not. I don't think anyone's 100% happy with themselves, and
no.
Yeah, just pretend.
Yeah, I just think
it's like Beyonce. She has a whole different persona, doesn't she? Called Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
And she comes on stage and she's a whole different person. She's just.
I think that's a great way of
like just become it.
Like
it's like YouTube. Like we probably come across really confident on our channels. We're not. We're really not confident people.
Yeah. I think it's the same with taking photos though.
Oh yeah.
Like it's. I used to be like, oh my god, like no, I can't take photos like that. I can't do that. But I'm like, right, if you act awkward,
it looks
worse, and people will look at you more.
That's what my mum always said.
If you act confident and just act like strike a pose, no one's gonna look at you.
Yeah, that's what I think. Do you know, like when we took pictures on holiday and people were staring at us and like what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
I think if you look all awkward and shy, they're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you don't even get good pictures out of it because you're so awkward and shy that the pictures
and
look
like
bad.
nobody knows who you are.
No.
And it's like, why should you care what they think? Because you, at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself to get good pictures.
You don't want to see them people again. Like, who cares?
And really, it's a lose-lose. If you act all awkward and like shy, then you're not going to go get pictures, and also they're going to look at you and think, what are you doing? Yeah. Whereas if you act confident, they're going to go, you know what?
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. Yeah. But you don't. But you do.
Yeah. You just fake it till you make it.
Yeah. That's biggest advice.
Wait, we need to put face masks on, okay? How to tell the guy you like that you like him without it being awkward?
Have you done that before?
I don't think I've ever told anyone in person.
I have.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah. It took a lot of time to do it.
Yeah. It takes balls.
Yeah, and I think now, not that I obviously be with anyone now, but like if I was an adult now approaching it differently, I think I'd do it different than I did when I was at school.
Really?
Like, I think I have more balls now.
Really?
Yeah. Like, not that obviously you want to get with anyone else, but I just like when I was younger,
you picture it.
I was at school and it was very awkward, and like at school you'd always worry about that person telling everyone and then everyone laughed at you.
You just think tell them. I just go for it.
That's what I mean, tell them.
Either way you're going to find out if they like you back or not.
Yeah.
And I think I would rather know that someone doesn't like me back than try and like them.
As an adult now, I just do it because there's no point wasting your time on someone that's not going to like you. If they don't like you, at the end of the day, if they don't like you, they don't like you. Like, if they turn around and say you're not for me, then you go, okay, fair enough, I'll move on to the next.
Yeah, and you can move on. It's hard. It's hard when you're at school. And,
I think it's harder when you're at school.
And, it's
other people, but
I just think you have to tell them to know. And I feel like you have to, like, even if they're not going to like you back, as horrible as it sounds, you'll get over it.
Yeah,
and you'll find someone else.
You definitely will.
You can just get over it and move on.
And it's rather than you waste time with somebody that's just not.
Yeah, and you grow more feelings and, like, you know. Okay, this is an interesting one. This is a little bit different. Have you ever had thrush or a UTI? Such a taboo topic, but should be normalised.
Definitely should be normalised.
Yeah. I think a lot of things like that aren't talked about.
They're not.
I feel like you don't really learn about them at school either. Like, I don't feel like you learn that sort of stuff. And I feel like you should, because it's part of a woman's life. Like, it's what you have to put up with being a girl, unfortunately.
Every female's both, I think. It's very common, but I just don't think it's talked about enough. And like, I remember when I had the infection once and recently, and I was like, what is this? This is awful. Like, why isn't this talked about? I said to my mum about it. She was like, yeah, this is just normal. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I didn't think that was normal. Like, I don't, like, it was awful.
I've had them like when I was younger, like you're right at school. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know how to deal with this.
No, but you don't get told stuff like that.
I had to deal with it at work when I was like, I don't know how I'm going to cope, because you feel like you need to go to the toilet constantly. But nothing happens. Horrible. It burns. Yeah. I'm like, how, you know.
It's so hard being a girl. Like,
it is. Like, that's just such a normal thing as well.
Yeah. So is that the same thing?
No, that's when you, like, you know, I think it's when you get itching.
Oh, right. Oh.
Like red.
I've never had that.
No. Then you could have known. You could have. Do you know what I mean? And you might have just thought it was an itchy, like, rash.
Well, yeah, you don't know, do you?
You could have mild.
Mild?
Mild.
You're gonna call up this, aren't you? Chloe, cut.
Face mask looks weird.
Oh, why is it like that? Ugh.
This is gross. I don't know if I want to put what fresh looks like.
Cottage cheese.
Yeah.
It's why does it look like foundation? I don't put all over it.
Okay.
It's literally like colour.
Oh my god, your face.
Why do you I look old? Please ignore the face mask.
Oh, it's foaming up.
Oh, it is. Oh, that noise. Okay. Tips on cutting out fake people and bad friends. How are we supposed to? No, this is serious.
I don't think this is such a good idea. Okay.
If they're bad friends, just
Why
don't even
friends
think
with
twice
them?
about them.
Do you know what I mean? You must think that they're bad for asking that
Yeah.
question.
Right, honestly, I feel like it's such a thing that's like, oh. Whose foot's that big?
How did you do it?
Okay.
Oh my god, what's
I
this?
felt the
Oh, I
strangle,
can't choose
sorry.
this is right.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I don't have that strong.
Wow.
No. So how many ones are supposed to see that?
You think you'd be stronger with a drink?
No.
Like, do what I did. Just say to Talia, I don't want to be friends with you. I'm joking.
Look where I am, Chloe. That worked out for you, didn't
Still
it?
not going anymore. It's not
I'm still
working.
here.
That's not going to work for you guys. It's just,
No. Don't take Chloe's advice.
No.
I'm still here.
it's just, this is not.
Yeah.
Wasting your time on negative people when you could be with positive,
Yeah,
happy
if
people.
you're not vibing, you're not vibing. They're not your people. Like, just try. Do you know what? Find a, not in a nasty way, but like, do something different. Like, find a hobby. Do something you love. Like, if there's like an art class or a
Yeah.
dance class, do stuff like that. Don't mind us putting off football. But do something like that, and you find your people then.
Yeah.
And I feel like you become more friendly with new people
Exactly.
that are into the same stuff as you, and you'll find more friends. Like,
Yeah.
even if you're not at school, like, there's classes that you could do, isn't there? Like adult classes. That you do a class. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are.
I had looked at your pages before you look like that. Just do a class. You'll be fine like us.
You'll end up with no friends, but it's okay. Look where we are.
Yeah. Be friends with us, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, be our friend. You have us.
Yeah.
Our DMs are open.
Always.
If the angle changed or anything, we'll just change cameras.
Yeah.
I feel like my standards are too high. I've never met a single person who meets them.
I wouldn't personally say that's a bad thing.
No, I just don't think you've met the right person yet.
No, it's just meeting the right person. I just
Yeah.
think it's good to have high standards and
Yeah,
not settle for
don't
anybody else.
lower your standards to
No.
anyone, like literally.
You don't want to be wasting time with somebody that's not worth you.
No, and you're not gonna. It's not gonna last. Like, if you lower your standards for someone, and you're just with someone because you're lonely and you just
And
want a
also-
relationship, it's not gonna last.
And also, what if somebody actually is the right person
Yeah.
that met all those standards that come along afterwards, and you just settle for somebody that isn't
Yeah.
right? Don't lower yourself for that.
No,
you know?
don't. Literally, no. The
I
right
would-
person will come along at the
Yeah.
right time. Obviously, if you've not met them yet, then it's just not the right time for you.
Yeah. Just spend time on yourself.
Yeah.
Spend time with your friends and
Oh
your
yeah,
family.
you don't need a relationship. Like,
No.
nobody should ever feel like they need to be with
And
someone.
honestly, the right person will come along when you're not looking for it.
Yeah.
That generally always happens.
And you will thank yourself, like, in the
Yeah.
future when you're with that person. You'll be like, oh my god, thank God I stayed single.
You
Because
just don't want to waste your time
oh my god, yeah,
on the wrong person.
yeah. I would rather spend all of my time single
Yeah.
than with the wrong person.
Mm.
Next one is revising tips.
Okay.
So back to the school days, taking ourselves back a few years.
Can't breathe. Right.
How many years ago was that?
6, 5,
6. 6 years ago.
Yeah, we finished in 2015. That was 5, 6 years ago. Yeah, nearly 6 years ago. How mental was that?
It feels like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I think with the revising thing, what I did is I was organised. I think organisation goes a long way. Because I was organised in like, I had key cards, I had like all my bits. I had like, say if I had exams on different days, because obviously there's a lot of exams at once. I had like revised certain days and certain hours for certain ones with ones that were coming up first, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I also think it's good to give yourself time.
Yeah, don't stress yourself too much as well. Like, we used to feel so guilty, didn't we? If we weren't revising, if we like wanted to do something at the weekend, we feel so guilty for not revising. But like, don't be too hard on yourself.
You need yourself time. Like, you can't be doing it 24/7 revising because nothing's going to go in. You need, first of all, you need to sleep.
Yeah.
Second of all, you need to like be healthy, as in like you know,
eat and make sure that you're like having a life too. Like, give yourself time scales. Like, say like right from 4 o'clock to I don't know, whatever time, 6 o'clock, I'm gonna revise, and then for the rest of the night I'm gonna chill. Or like, give yourself little time slots to do it in, and just make sure you do it in that time.
Exactly.
And even there's like after school clubs and stuff. We used to do stuff like that, didn't we?
They help.
That helps. I feel like I wouldn't have passed half of mine if I didn't do that.
And we used to do some in the morning, so didn't we?
Yeah, like before exams and stuff. Like, I'd say definitely revise, like make sure that you do it, but don't stress too much.
Because we used to, because obviously our exams were like during summer, weren't they? And they used to be heat waves, so we used to go to the beach, bring all our revision like key cards and test each other at the beach, and then like say like half an hour revision, half an hour go and play in the city.
And we'd go in the city, and then we'd have fun in the city, and then we'd come back and we'd do more, and like,
and that things go in more like that because you're actually like relaxed, your brain's a bit more, you know,
you're not just sat there like trying to read it all and be like, I don't know what I'm reading. Yeah, I used to get to that point where I'd be reading it, I'd be like, this is just words, like, it's not going in. Tips on getting back into the dating pool now that everything's opened up again. This is exciting.
Yeah, that's good for you to answer.
I don't know.
Like, personally, obviously, like, I'm not in a dating pool, but I think personally, like, do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
And do what you feel comfortable with, because obviously a lot's happened, and obviously a lot of people are affected mentally by it. And I think, you know, if you're not ready,
like you have to jump straight into it if you're not ready.
Do things at your own pace. If someone's asking you to go for a drink but you don't feel comfortable with that yet, just do something else a bit more chilled and go for a walk, you know.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to, and like don't feel like you have to every weekend be like on different dates and stuff. Just do what feels comfortable and like I mean, it's nice now that you can do stuff like that, and it's like appreciate it and enjoy it, but don't feel pressured like you have to. Like, you definitely. Opinions on ghosting people.
I don't have much experience with things like that.
Okay, so I feel like, I don't know, it's quite hard.
Yeah.
Because when you're talking to someone and then, so I've had an experience where I've been talking to someone, I've gone on a date, not for me.
Yeah.
And then I've kind of fizzled it out, and then they don't get the hint, and then I'm like, right, that makes it sound really bad, but like, they're not getting the hint, so then I feel like I just have to stop talking to them.
Yeah.
But then I get that I've been ghosted as well, where someone's just stopped talking to me, and it's really horrible.
Yeah.
You just have to kind of be honest and tell them how you feel. If you're not feeling it, just tell them. I feel like that's just the best thing to do. I feel like it's hard. I don't mind doing it, Yeah, it's not the nicest thing to do. I don't like.
No.
Oh, there's bubbles.
I can't probably. Yeah, I think it's probably just better to be honest and then just tell them. I get.
It's not very nice. Like, you've got to put yourself in that position and be like, I wouldn't want to be like just.
Yeah. How would you feel yourself? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as awkward as it might be having that conversation,
it's
you probably
do kind of have to have it. I feel like it's quite a childish way around it. Like, it's quite a, like, it's the easiest way out.
Yeah.
But I do get it from the other point of view where it's like, it's awkward telling someone that you don't like them. Like, I get it, but I don't agree with it. I've done it and I've received it. I don't agree with it. What do you do with that now? Do you just rub it in? Moisturise. Oh yeah. Oh. How to find the right pill for you.
This is really hard.
Yeah. I feel like we've both gone through different stages with pills.
Yeah.
We've both been quite on and off with it, haven't we?
Yeah, like, I've taken at least 3 different types of pills.
Yeah, I've taken 2.
And
Yeah.
I swear like I changed a couple because the doctors just kept on giving me different ones. I swear, like
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't even like.
So it wasn't even like a choice. It was like they just.
And then I was on one for ages. I think it was like a green one or like a white one or something.
Yeah.
And it just was not like I was on it for ages and ages and ages. And then eventually I was just like, I thought this isn't for me anymore. I'm gonna get the implant. And then COVID happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
I stopped it in January. So then I get another week off, and then COVID happened, and I never got it. I've not got it since. So.
Do you still want to get it?
I don't know. I think so, but I'm like.
Yeah.
I get why I should, but at the same time I'm like, I feel like so much normality since I've not had it.
Yeah, it's nice to not be on anything.
Yeah, it's nice to have a break.
Yeah.
I feel like mentally you need it.
Yeah. I've been on 2 pills, so I went on one when I was like quite young, like 17, 18. And it just made me very psycho, like I just didn't feel like myself on it.
What I mean.
Yeah, and it just wasn't for me, and I went off that. And then a couple of years later I went on a different one. I'm not going to say which one it was because like I feel like every pill works for different people, so I can't say like I recommend one.
Remember. Yeah.
But the one that I was on more recently, that one was a lot better. I didn't feel psycho on it. But I just wanted to give my body a break. I was just like, I don't want to keep putting it in my body.
Like I've been off the pill now for a year and a half.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just been And yeah, I tried to ring about the injector thingy, and they were like, they did like, we're not doing it in a minute. We'll ring you back, and they never rang me back. So I was like, okay. And I could chase it up. I'm just enjoying just like
just being free of it.
Yeah. And having like real periods and like being a bit more.
I know. The only thing I found with it is like I get quite bad period pains, and not having a pill, I feel like they're worse. But I feel like in terms of finding the right pill, I feel like you just have to go through a few. Like, don't be afraid of trying new ones and tell your doctor.
If it's not working for you, then definitely tell them.
Yeah, like tell them, like if you're feeling a certain way, or like, you know, you're getting moody and like mood swings and stuff like that, just say like, because I feel like doctors try and tell you that they don't. Like I told my doctor like my mood swings, and they were like, oh no, it doesn't do that to you.
See, I found when I didn't realise how that I was being affected by my pill until I stopped taking it.
Yeah, you don't. I think you just think it's part of your personality.
Because you're going through that teenage stage, so you go through the hormone change anyway. And I was like obviously at 18, 19 when I was taking mine, and then I was like, oh, this is just how I am now. This is just how I feel. Yeah. And then I come off it, I was like, oh wait, that's normal.
Yeah, I feel normal. Yeah.
Like I'm such an emotional person.
Yeah. And
I was used to having hormones, like say when I'm due on.
Yeah. And
the pill stopped that.
Yeah.
But it was all in my head.
Yeah.
So I'd feel this like, not depressed, but like very like numb.
Yeah, no, I know what you
feelings.
Yeah,
I can't describe it. Yeah. I didn't feel like, I wasn't crying when I was due, I wasn't like coming out of spots, I wasn't doing the normal due things.
But you're not like extremely happy either, you're just like a straight.
Yeah. I just didn't, I felt like it all was all up here, I couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
And I think it's healthy to get it out, and I just think
it works for you because you're a crier, aren't you? You get it out, and I feel like if you can't, then it's like
I need to have a little scream and shout and cry.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing that, I was just feeling that, I was just like, no.
Yeah. It does though, it makes you feel like that's your genuine
and I was like, this is how I am.
It makes, and
I was like, wait, I'm not, that's the pill.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like that anymore, I feel like I can let all my emotions out.
I think you do have to try a few. Like, I don't think you find the right one for you straight away. No. I feel like you do have to try a few, and don't be afraid to ask for like a different one.
Yeah, exactly.
To try different things.
You know yourself.
Yeah, you
what
do.
Feels right and wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Still toxic girls. We've already kind of.
Yeah.
My hair's crusty and I don't know why. I think I've got bits of hair stuff in that.
I'm sort of already answered this.
Yeah, come on. How to manage anxiety.
Oh.
Now, I don't know about you, but I've never talked about anxiety and stuff like that on my channel video.
No. See, the thing with anxiety is, obviously there's so many different types of it. Yeah. Which is something I didn't realise till I become later in life, because I thought...
And I think everyone has some form of anxiety. I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like everyone does feel
it's definitely
anxious in different ways.
Different types of their life.
Yeah.
So I personally think I suffer with social anxiety massively.
Right.
Because as a kid, right, everyone used to say to me, you're really quiet.
Yeah.
I don't think I was. I think I was just social. I just felt, I think in social situations.
Just uncomfortable.
Yeah. I used to hate it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you were the same in a lot of situations.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Because like, I used to say to my mum, like, with everybody that I'm close with, I'm normal.
Yeah.
This is me normal.
Yeah.
So how can I be quiet then and a shy person if I'm not shy with everyone?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's not. And I'm the same. Like, I'm completely confident. Like, some people say I'm different on my videos than what I am in person.
Really?
Yeah, like some family members say I'm different, and I'm like, I'm not. It's just that's how I am normally. It's just I'm different around certain people. Like, and that's just I'm different around different people.
But I feel like
I think,
especially in like social situations at school and stuff like that, I was always just kept myself to myself and was quiet because I was so afraid of saying things for people to be like, jump me.
Yeah, I think we were always scared of what other people would say as well.
And I think that's definitely an anxiety thing. But at school I thought, oh, I'm just shy because everyone says I'm shy, but I'm not.
No.
But yeah.
Just a warrior. We were real warriors, weren't we?
And like, that's the sort of anxiety that I've had to deal with. Yeah. That's exactly anxiety. Oh, that tasted bad.
Yeah.
But say like if I went to a shop, my mum would be like, "Oh, go up to that lady over there and ask her for a different size," and I would freak out.
Freak out.
Generally, I'd hate
going
it.
to the till.
I would thought my heart would beat,
ordering
get
food.
sweaty. I'd want to cry. I'd want the ground to swallow me up.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I can do it now.
Yeah, but I feel like that's again as you get older. I feel like when you're thrown into like work situations, you kind of have to.
And that's the thing. I think my anxiety has been helped by getting older and like different situations I've had to sort of like. I just had a word with myself one day and was like, right, you can either carry on like this, or you can live how you want to live. And if you want to carry on doing that, being scared of every little thing, then go for it. But if you want to actually live like a, not normal life, but like the life you want to lead, and just be confident in situations, then you have to just push through and just face it and just get on with it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did in situations. I still feel like it now in situations.
Don't push yourself too much. Like, don't ever force yourself into doing stuff you don't want to do.
No. But
that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
It's hard though. It's really
hard. Yes, when I was younger, I used to like be afraid of like crowds of people. So I used to, when I was like 15, 16, I'd be like, I'm never going to be able to go to a nightclub. I'm never going to be able to go to a festival. I was like, I don't know how to do that because I felt so anxious in a confined space. I was like, I don't know how I'm meant to do that. I had a panic attack when I went to Bon Jovi concert for you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't see a way out. I was trapped in the sea of people. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to live a normal life. And that's when I think that's when it snapped me. And I was like, no, you will be doing those things. You have to.
Otherwise, it takes over your life, and you're not.
Couldn't do that. I thought I have to live, and I can't regret not doing these things. I want to do them. And
but then again, you don't push yourself the other way and push yourself too much where you're like, I can't do it. And
one big tip for like if you're anxious in like a crowded situation, which has helped me big time, which helps me even now if I get stressed, is say if like a festival and you get in the crowd of people and that's like scary, and I feel really anxious. I look up.
Yeah. I remember Zoe saying that.
Yeah.
She always used to say that.
Yeah. And it helps so much. If you're in a situation like that, if you look up, you see so much space around you, and you feel so much more like there's a do you know what I mean? There's a way out.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look around you, then you're gonna get panicked because you're like constantly like you know, your mind's saying no, there's no people around you, panic. But if you look up, your mind's like, okay, it's fine, there's space.
Yeah.
And whenever I've been to like festivals, I've always done that, and it's been amazing.
Yeah.
So I have been able to do those things, but
it's finding ways of dealing with it.
Yeah.
I think everyone's different. Everyone deals with things different, and
exactly.
Yeah. What do you do about sore period cramps?
Well, actually, I never suffered from period cramps ever until I came off the pill.
Really? You never used to get them bad, did you?
No, now I do. Every other month, it's awful.
Really?
Not, awful for me anyway.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I've had them bad. Like, bad.
I remember at school.
Like, even last week when I was going to work, I was crying. And I don't cry in pain ever. Like, I'm quite tough with pain. I was crying on the way to work because I was in that much pain. I think being on the pill helps, or any sort of thing like that helps. It definitely helped me. You can go to your doctor and get medication. I was prescribed, I don't know what it was called, but I was prescribed medication to thin the blood. It's like, I can't go much in detail, but yeah, and that helped with period pains. But then just your normal like paracetamol, Feminax works. Hot water bottle.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They're horrible. They can be really, like, I've had
those hot
horrible
baths sometimes, those
Yeah.
baths.
warm
Massaging
water.
helps as well.
Mm.
I found sometimes like massaging,
Yeah.
a bit of it heat and then massaging helps.
I feel like it's an old wives' tale to like exercise when you're in period pain, but like no, that's never helped. Like
They say gentle walking. I'm like, I don't
yeah,
want to walk.
gentle walking. I can't move. Like I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
bed.
bed.
Yeah.
Keep them warm.
Oh, yeah. Like exercise is often
No.
about no.
Breathe.
No.
And it sounds really weird because you're not in
Yeah.
like.
No, but it is like you're in
Yeah.
labour sometimes. You have to like breathe through the
You
pain.
just need to breathe through the pain. Sometimes you're really bad surgeons and you need to just like, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hot drinks help.
Yeah. Comfort.
Anything warm in
Mm.
bed, blankets.
Yeah. Exactly. That's all I
Girls
can.
have to go through some
I
stuff.
know.
You deal with it. How you know you love someone in a relationship?
Mm.
I feel like you just know.
You just know.
Do you know when your parents say, when you know you know?
Yeah, but like when
But
I
you
was
know.
like 15, 16, before I got with anyone, I used to Google. Before I had a boyfriend, I used to Google like, how do you know you're in
Yeah.
love with someone? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I get that you don't know unless you've been in love.
Yeah, but when you know, you do know. Like,
Yeah.
You when that person like you know.
Yeah. You just know.
Yeah. I can't really.
Yeah.
I would have hated the answer when I was younger.
Yeah.
I would have
You're
hated
like,
the
well, I want to
answer.
know the in-depth.
But like, how do you know?
Yeah. I feel like it's just a feeling. You feel content. You feel
Yeah.
happy. Like
Safe.
everything's. Yeah.
I feel very like
Mm.
yeah, warm and
Yeah. You just know. I'm not listening to you like yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, same.
God knows what you're
Honestly.
saying, but yeah. Honest. Just be honest.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, that's
Honesty.
not for you.
Yeah.
Cut them
Not
out.
for you. Cut them out. Cut the toxic friends. Cut the toxic boys. We don't need them. We should do a podcast.
No, I didn't think anyone would listen.
No.
If you made it to the end, well done.
Yeah. God knows how long this is going to be because we've been filming for like 2 hours.
But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope we haven't rambled too much.
Yeah, and Talia's video will be underneath where you can watch us in the hot tub.
Yes.
Trying to like battle the wind.
Oh my god.
I can't
Honestly.
wait.
That video.
I know. The both these videos are just, I think we've done such a great job.
Yeah. We spilt a lot of tea in that video.
Yeah, more tea than this. It's been more
Yeah.
chilled, I
It's
think.
more chilled and yeah.
Yeah.
We spilt tea in that one and we've given advice in this one.
Yeah, exactly. So yes,
Yeah.
if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like more, then I'd love you to subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.